A very good evening. You're watching Big Bang with me, Shruti. In what comes as a shocking murder, a man by name Dhanraj stabbed a 29-year-old woman Sunita while she was on her way to work. Here's a report.
It was 1:45 p.m. 29-year-old Sunita was on her way to work as usual. She worked in Racecourse as a computer operator. As she walked to gate 3, which was the entry point, her friend Dhanraj appeared from nowhere. Sunita was flabbergasted at his presence. Immediately, he asked her as to why she was not talking to him. When she did not reply, he told her that he longed to be with her. He went on for around 10 minutes, but Sunita just did not bother to talk to him properly. Dhanraj was literally enraged at her attitude, and even before Sunita realized what would happen, Dhanraj pulled out a knife from his pocket and stabbed her. Not once or twice or thrice, but 25 times. Immediately, the people around shifted her to Mallige Hospital, but by then she had breathed her last. Sunita was a resident of Kempegowda layout. She was married and had a child. 4 to 5 years ago, she met Dhanraj in an orchestra program. They became close friends. But 4 months ago, they both had a fight, and as a result, Sunita had stopped speaking to him.
Today at around 1:45 p.m., correct, Anapa? And near the gate number 3 of BTC, a stabbing was reported. One Sunita who is a BTC employee. When she was about to enter the gate number 3, she was stabbed by a person. He was caught by the police who were present there and with the help of the public. We came to know that his name is Dhanraj. What is the motive for this murder? Who is that man? We have to investigate. Unfortunately, Sunita was brought dead to the hospital. She is no more. In this connection, we are registering a case of murder. All other details will be revealed during the course of investigation.
The police have arrested Dhanraj and are inquiring him. He has confessed that he had feelings for her. But it is sad that he took the extreme step of stabbing her multiple times. Sunil, News 9.
Anis, the victim of an assassination by a gang of 6, breathed his last at the Bowring Hospital at around 5 this morning. Enraged by his death, residents of Islampur staged a massive protest outside the local mosque. These were the scenes witnessed at Islampur earlier during the day, and the police had to be brought in to bring the situation under control. Well, on the left on your screen is the picture of Anis, who was assassinated by a gang of 6 members. These were the scenes witnessed outside a mosque in Islampur, and these are the enraged residents of that area who came to know about Anis's death at 5 o'clock in the morning. He was a victim of an assassination by a gang of 6, and he breathed his last at a Bowring Hospital at 5 o'clock this morning. Enraged by his death, residents of Islampur staged a massive protest outside the local mosque. Senior police officials had to visit the site and pacify the residents before they were finally dispersed. Cops have taken 6 of Anis's attackers into custody.
last 17, one severe assault was took place on one Anis Khan by some 11 the accused persons, and reason for the assault happens to be there was a lot of resentment was going on in between the complainant as well as that's in the accused persons. So this assault was severely took place on Mr. Anis Khan, and he was shifted to the Boring Hospital for the treatment. But unfortunately, today during morning wee hours, he has been declared as dead. In this connection, we have arrested 6 persons who are involved in assaulting him, and further that's an arrest is also going to be made. And since that's in the deceased person, Mr. Anis Khan, he was hailing from this Islampur area. So we are here to make that's in the Pakka Bandobas, not allowing any untoward incident to happen.
Anis was attacked by a gang of 6 led by locals Irfan and Ghaffar. The 6 men had attacked him outside the mosque after prayers with machetes and knives. Anis was badly injured and was rushed to the Bowring Hospital by residents of Islampur. 3 days after he was admitted, Anis breathed his last today. And moving on, in yet another crime incident reported, a person by name Somachari has been arrested by the Baipanhalli police. Somachari had kidnapped a boy named Akshay by enticing him with a chocolate. Well, the reason for kidnapping him is really strange. Somachari was in touch with the retired principal who had expressed his intentions of adopting a child. Sensing an opportunity here, Somachari demanded an initial amount of rupees 2,000, promising him he would get him a child. Later, he would get rupees 50,000 in addition to the 2,000 he had got as advance. Once the police got to know of the information, they inquired the people in the Anganwadi and got a lot of information about the same. And they successfully apprehended Somachari, and the teacher had stooped down so low to make money. Well, the parents of a 6-year-old in Chandra layout received a rude shock when they realized that their child was being sexually abused by her teacher. The child belongs to Mehboob and Nasia, who are residents of Chandra layout. Nasia today got a wind of the situation when she visited the madrasa to inquire about her child's progress. She immediately lodged a complaint at the Chandra layout police station. The offender, identified as Abdul Bari, has been arrested by cops and charged with sexually assaulting a child. He stayed just across the road from where the child lived. And the parents of the 6-year-old are aggrieved with the news, whatever came to light. Ever since the Secretary of Medical Education Department V. Rashmi was sent on ostensible leave for her fair investigation in a medical seat scam, there has been a massive uproar in the student community, and this doesn't seem to end any soon. Here's a report.
Today, a presser was held by members of 2 organizations named Karnataka Janashakti and Viveka. They demanded the reinstatement of V. Rashmi. Also, they gave a detailed report of all the investigations undertaken by her during her tenure. She issued an order that the reservation roster had to be implemented while distributing seats. A report had been filed regarding all the irregularities that took place during the seat distribution process in minority colleges. An order was issued that all local colleges should purchase medicines from the centre. She cancelled the seats at Hassan Medical College as there were a lot of irregularities. This being the case, students have a lot of respect for her and are demanding that she be reinstated.
KS ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಇವರು ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರೂ ಪಾಪ ಅವರೂ ಫೇಲ್ ಆದರು. ಆದ ನಂತರ ನಾವು ಸುಮಾರು 4 ಜನ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, 7 ಜನ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಬಂದಂಥವರು ರಶ್ಮಿಯವರು. ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರನೂ ನಾವು ಈ ವಿಷಯ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವರು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸಿ ನೀವೇನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅವರು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು. ಇವತ್ತು ಸುಮಾರು 60 ಭಾಗ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 40 ಭಾಗ ಇರುವಷ್ಟರೊಳಗಡೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ವಾಪಸ್ಸು ಕರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಆದದ್ರಿಂದ.
Earlier, she worked as a director of the PU board and exposed fraudulent officials of the Karnataka Pariksha Pradhikara. An epitome of sincerity, she had taken on a number of bigwigs daringly. Now that she has been sent on forced leave, the students are miffed.
ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಷ್ಟೇನೆ, ಇವರು ರಶ್ಮಿ ಅವರು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಸರಿಬಾರದು.
Well, if she is not reinstated, it will be a massive blow to the student community who hold her in very high regard. But the big question is, will the government take appropriate steps to reinstate her? Well, only time can tell. Amrita Patil, News 9, Bengaluru.